Hi guys. So, say night, everybody. So I'm gonna offer an optional drop-in position today. You can do, um, well, I'll talk about it. So, um, potentially, you can do both of these things, one of these things, or neither of these things. It's a supported fish Baddha Konasana combo, both supported. So, blanket roll under the shoulders, blocks under the legs, or vice versa. You could set it up the other way around, pull your blanket up under your outer hips and put your blocks under your shoulders and head. We're not back bending today, so it's just, I love, you guys know, I love me a supported fish. um, so if you just want the Supta Baddha Konasana part, cool. If you want both, if you want neither, I have my phone in my pocket. That's not good. You need to go ready. Let's go. Go lay down. And so potentially you're in something like this, but you can make adjustments as needed. And of course, you can come in or out as it serves you best. So settle up in a shape that feels skillful and someplace that you can drop. Drop away physical tension. The mind-body connection. Notice how the body feels. Notice where it's easier to let go, where it's trickier to let go. Where might you be holding tension or gripping on? Let's bring my breath connection into the equation. So you may have already done so, but if not, start to pay attention to your breath. Start to move breath in and out of the body more intentional. So the breath is an automatic thing, right? It happens without us having to think about it, which is good. However, sometimes when we do stop to notice, we realize that the breath is, um, my biggest one's probably realizing that I'm not breathing, that I've stopped, paused my breath, or it's sharp or shallow. So setting the foundation here, you have nice, full, easy breath. Inhaling way down into the belly. Maybe even down into the pelvis. Keep relaxing the physical body. Keep breathing that full, soft, intentional breath. And take a moment to notice, we've been here several minutes now, so how's the mind after this initial settling? How's your overall feeling state today? I'll give you the opportunity here, if you want, to set an intention for the practice. That's up to you. No limits here. You guys, we're going to start with just some simple windshield wipering, so you can take your arms out to the sides and your feet wide on the floor. So knees bent, feet on the floor. Take an inhale, exhale, both knees drop over to the left. Keep the right shoulder heavy. Inhale up through center, exhale, both knees right. You can go wider or narrower in the feet as it serves you. Just trying to start to warm up the hips here. Get that synovial fluid moving, lubricating the hip joints. And the next time that you've got your knees over to the right, take your right arm more, or sorry, I meant to say left. The next time that you have your knees over to the left, take your right arm more on the diagonal or potentially even like straight up overhead. So you're going for side body experience here. So see, and you can even move it a little bit, play with it. Keep some action in the inner, oh boy, it's gonna be one of these days, in the inner right foot and reach your right knee away from your right hand. And as you're ready, swap. Get your legs up through center, over to the right. Left arm now goes more overhead, either diagonal or right up overhead, where you can kind of toggle. Keep the jaw soft. Get a little more left side opening. Good, and when you're ready, come back to neutral. Bring the feet to hip distance. Cross your outer right ankle to the top of your left leg. Pick up hands-free figure four. Good, set it down, switch. Left ankle to right. Pick up the right foot, press the right knee toward you. Press the left ankle into the right leg. Swap. I've been playing around with pointing the down foot, the foot that's not the stretching hip. I've been playing around with pointing that guy occasionally. You're welcome to. It doesn't matter for the shape we're making today, but I just like that ankle mobility work. Swap. Last time for the left. I think I might have swapped without telling you to swap, sorry. And then you can put the feet down and take a little pause. Good, catch your strap. And we're gonna go into the Supta Padangusthasana 1. Right leg extending. So knees bent, feet on the floor about hip distance apart. Take the right foot into the strap loop. Four fingers of the right hand catch the loop and extend that leg straight. And then you can straighten the left leg at any point here, should you choose it. You don't have to. That's available. So flex the right foot, spread the right toes, and reach the right heel up strongly. Squeeze the right leg and make the right back pocket heavy. So back of the pelvis is grounded and steady. And you're lengthening the back of that right leg. Take a couple times moving through the right foot. So for starters, keep the toes pulling back towards you and press the ball mound of the foot up like a forced arch, a high heel shoe foot. And then reach the toes toward the ceiling. So point the foot. And then curl the toes and do foot fists. So pull the top of the foot back down toward you, like you could curl your toes around the strap. And then extend the toes long. So flexed foot, dorsiflexion in the ankle. Spread the toes. Let's do that again. Press the ball mound of the foot up, or starch, toes pull back, and top of the ankle lengthens. And then point the toes. And then keep the toes, like you could curl them around the strap. So foot fist, heel up, top of the foot down toward you. If you could grab the strap with your toes. And then spread the toes. And open up Supta Padangusthasana 2. Keep the back of the pelvis as level as you can. So left pelvic half heavy. You can even put your left hand on your hip, or I like to, especially when I'm at home and I have all the space I want, I like to reach my left arm out as kind of a counterbalance to my right leg. Open that inner seam of the leg. Couple more breaths. And then you can sweep the leg up through center. We'll take a couple breaths in the Supta P3. We're not going to stay here as long, but cross that right leg across the midline. Still grounding and leveling in the back of the pelvis as best you can. Breathe into the outer seam of the right leg. And then you can release, put both feet on the floor. Just pause for a second. Maybe notice right side versus left. Strap goes on the left foot as you're ready. Leg extends. Supta Padangusthasana on 1. Same thing, you can straighten the right leg at any point. You do not have to straighten it at all. First, just get set up here. Feel that grounding through the back of the pelvis. Feel the length in your spine. Back of the skull is heavy and easy. Squeeze the muscles of the left leg to the bones of the left leg and reach up through your heel. And let's do our foot shapes. So keeping the toes pulling back, press the ball mound of the foot toward the ceiling, forced arch. And then reach the toes up, pointed foot. And then keep the toes, curl the toes rather, like you could grip the strap with your toes and reach the heel up, foot fist. And then spread the toes. Ankle dorsiflexion, toes extending here. We'll do those one more time. Press up through the ball mound of the foot, forced arch, top of the ankle lengthens. Now reach the toes, point the foot, point the toes. Then draw back down on the ball mound of the foot with the strap, but curl the toes, foot fist, heel up. Top of the foot down toward your chin. And then spread the toes. And then we'll open left leg to the left, Supta Padangustasana 2. Several breaths here. Weight down through the right side of the body. Open up that inner left leg. Soften your jaw. And then, last couple moments here, we'll do a little bit shorter Supta P3. So left leg comes up, crosses slightly to the right. Left back pocket heavy. Okay. Now pause. So next up, we'll take that strap and strap the legs. So you're gonna strap your thighs. You guys know this move. You strap your thighs so that the strap holds them at hip distance or slightly wider than hip distance. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Once you've got that set up, start to break out against your strap. Abduction, abduction. Turning on the outer legs. We're gonna do plenty of this today. So break the strap apart. And then from here, you can start to pick up the spinal undulation 1. So you'll inhale, tip the pelvis forward, letting the back arch. And you'll exhale, rock the pelvis back, letting the low back flatten into the floor. Familiar movement. We're doing it with the outer hip, outer leg action today. So this is much more challenging with the strap work. You can maybe do 1 or 2 more and then take a break. Just keep the strap there, but just relax the action in the legs. Take a few breaths. And then we'll turn on the glutes. So re-engage it with the strap. So you have outer hips on. And then spread your toes, press your feet into the floor, and just lift the back of your pelvis a few inches off the floor and squeeze your buns. So glutes activating here, along with outer hips, outer legs. Good. You can take a break, set it down at any point. And then when you're ready, go back in. You can play around with lifting a little higher if you want. See if that activates in a different way. See what that sensation is like. Very likely you'll feel more hamstring engagement if you lift higher. Last few moments with this work. Okay, guys. Relax that. You can ditch the strap. Check in for a moment. You can come into the happy baby pose. So outer feet in the hands, knees pulling down toward the floor, shins perpendicular to the floor or as close to that as you can get. And from here, bend the knees more, draw the bottoms of the feet together, like the Baddha Konasana. Maybe you can interlace your hands around your outer feet and encourage them toward you. If that's not happening, you can grab the ankles, maybe. Feel free to play around here, like bend the knees more, straighten them a little, draw the heels closer, take them farther away. And then when you're ready, you can start to pick up one leg at a time, extending into like the Supta Padangusthasana 2 shape. So separate the feet enough that you can grab right hand on right foot or ankle, left hand on left foot or ankle, and then take right leg out to the right. Ooh. And left leg out to the left. Go just alternate at your own pacing. I like to kind of mix up the angle of the leg. And I'm okay with capsizing in this move. So I don't think it is a bad thing if you want to let your pelvis lift up and kind of rock side to side. Feeling a little creaky this morning. I'm going super slow. You might be going faster than me, which is fine. Well, maybe not. We'll take a few more moments to explore that movement. And you've had enough. Maybe you want to draw those feet in one more time. And you can extend out long. Take a couple breaths. And just settle here for a few moments. Couple more breaths here. Okay, you guys. It's going to be the downward facing dog as you're ready. Take your time. Warm up your dog. Now look at your hands. Make sure your fingers are well spread. Outer shoulder distance, if not even wider, in the hands. Index fingers are about parallel. Really root all of your finger bones into the floor. And then do a little lift of the center point of the palm of your hand up away from the floor. And from that strong foundation in the hands, light up the muscles of your arms. Squeeze muscle to bone. And externally rotate your upper arm bones. So triceps down toward the floor, biceps up toward the ceiling. It's possible to overdo that action. So pay attention to sensation in the shoulders. And keep that activation of, like I talk about, like little, like your armpits were little ice cream scoopers. So scooping and hollowing armpits up away from the floor a bit to support the shoulders. And then make space across the tops of your shoulders. And press your chest back from the tops of your thighs. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your outer hips back and up. Good. Inhale, come forward, plank. Crown of the head reaches away from the heels. From your legs. Scoop your belly, lengthen your side waists. Press back dog. Wrap those outer arms down. Inhale, plank. One more time. Press back dog. Reach the heels down and back. Press the thigh bones back. Inhale, plank. Good. You can lower your knees or not. We're going to go slowly all the way to the belly. So from the legs, if you're keeping them straight. Super slow-mo descent. Tuck the toes. Slide your shoulder or your fingertips in line with your shoulders rather. Press the tops of the feet down. Tuck your tail, firm your legs, and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Bhujangasana. Cobra. Lengthen the back of the neck and then take the back of the head back in space a little bit. Shoulder blades down the back. Good. Relax. This time option to build a little bit higher cobra. So the beginning is the same. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Lift the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the legs. From that support, if it's appropriate, press up higher. Tail tucks. Belly button in and up. Long back of the neck. Good. Lower down. Hug the inner thighs toward one another. Press the tops of the feet down. Spread the toes. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Lift head, chin, chest. Hover the hands off the floor. Lift your right leg. Set it down. Lift your left leg. Set it down. Lower down. Your arms down by your sides. Thumbs down, pinkies up. Press the tops of the feet down. Tuck your tail. Engage your belly. Lift everything up. Squeeze your inner ankles toward one another. Lift the pinky side edge of the hand toward the ceiling. Shalabhasana for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Pause. Draw your hands back. Tuck your toes under. That's back downward facing dog. Spread your toes. Reach your heels down and back. Squeeze your legs. Inhale, take your right leg back and up with an open hip. So you're going to reach the outer foot, outer leg up toward the ceiling, like Trikonasana in the legs. Set it down. The left outer leg. Back and up. Both legs are straight. Set it down. Right leg goes again. Set it down. Left leg goes again. Set it down. Press the thigh bones back. Wrap the outer arms down. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs. Good. Lower the knees, child's pose. Keep the arms extended and active. Spread your fingers. Press them into the floor. Activate the arms. Spread the upper traps. So the tops of your shoulders. And then walk your hands over to the left. Lateral child's pose. Good. Go the other way. Arms to the right. Lengthen the left side of the body. Come back to center sometime in the next few breaths. Relax the arms, pause. Good. Reach the arms long, tuck the toes, stretch back downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, press back dog. 2 more times. Use your belly. After your third exhale, press back to dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot steps. in between the hands. Spread your right toes. Firm your back leg. Come up, high lunge. Good. Hands go down. Look forward. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot steps. Shin perpendicular to the floor, spread the toes. Squeeze the back leg. Come up, high lunge. Let's go down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Look forward. Step the right foot between the hands and spin the back heel down, heel to arch alignment. Firm both legs, spread both sets of toes. Inhale, come up, Virabhadrasana 2. Lean into your right knee. Make sure it's tracking directly to the top of your mat. Reach with your arms. Lean into your, or press into your, rather, outer left foot. Make a fist with your right hand, take it to your outer right leg and press your leg into your hand and your hand into your leg for 3, 2, 1. Hands go down. Back heel lifts. Step back. Downward facing dog. Look forward. Left foot comes in between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Heel to arch alignment, spread the toes. Inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana 2. Firm the right leg. Press into the outer right heel. Lift the inner right thigh up away from the floor. Soften the shoulders out of your ears. Make a fist with your left hand. Put it on your outer left leg. Press fist into leg and leg into fist for 3, 2, 1. Take it down, low lunge. Step it back. Down dog. Good. Lower your knees. Come to the tabletop. Stretch your right leg back and turn onto the inner edge of your right foot. Keep your left hand down. Raise your right arm up. Good. Scoop your belly button in and up. Press the top of your left foot into the floor and raise your right leg. This might be super wobbly. Really squeeze your legs and belly. Really reach up through your right arm. Good, you guys. Okay. Gently lower that right foot. Right hand down. Come to the tabletop. Stretch your left foot back and come onto the inner edge of the foot. Spread your right fingers. Press your right hand down and open up. Lengthen both sideways. Really pull your belly in and up. Lift and tone your pelvic floor. Press the top of the the right foot down and hover the left leg up. Open your jaw. Breathe. So hard. I think this is really hard. And your left foot down. Come on to left hand. Tabletop. You could take a little cat cow if you wanted to, as a little palate cleanser there. And then I forgot to put my blocks near the top of the mat, which means I definitely did not tell you to. So if you don't have yours up there, you weren't anticipating that, go ahead and put them there. And come into your downward facing dog. Thigh bones back, kneecaps lift, outer arms wrap down, ice cream scoop your armpits. Like forward. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. 3 times. Nice and slow. Full inhale to come forward. Full exhale to move back. And then once you've done your third, exhale back to the dog. Look forward. Bring your right foot in between your hands. Spin your back heel down this time, warrior one stance. Stay deep in your right knee. Come up, pull the left hip forward, right hip back. Reach up. Virabhadrasana 1. Press that outer left foot into the floor. Good. Take it down. Back heel lifts. Step back. Downward facing dog. Look forward. Left foot steps. Right heel spins. Spread the toes, firm the legs. Gather the belly. Come up. 0-1. Good. Soften the jaw. Take one more breath. Low lunge. And down dog. Look forward. Right foot steps. Back heel spins. Find a block under your right hand on any height on the outside of your right foot. Spread your right toes, firm your left leg, and open up Parsvakonasana. Press your outer right leg into your right arm and your right arm into your outer right leg. Root into your outer left heel. Lengthen your right side waist and rotate your left shoulder back. Add a left arm action if you want it. And then low lunge. Set the block aside. Step back, downward facing dog. Look forward. Left foot steps. Right heel spins. Block under the left hand outside of the left foot. Open up. Parsvakonasana. Left leg presses into left arm presses into left leg. Drop the left sitting bone. Lean the right shoulder back. Add the arm if you want it. Good. Come through your low lunge. Find your downward facing dog. So, option to lower the knees again, like we did the first time, or come into Vashisthasana. So forward to your plank and tip. So left arm down, right arm up. Go for the stack here. So again, you can lower that left knee if needed. And you're gonna float the right leg up. Press the floor with your outer left foot or the top of your left foot, whatever's on the floor. The knee's bent, it's the top of the shin in the foot. Take it down. Swap over. Right knee or outer right foot to the floor. Left arm up. Left leg up. Take it down. Press back downward facing dog. Let's lower the knees, child's pose for a moment. I'll be nice. Take a little breather. Good. Okay. Come into your downward facing dog. 3 times. Plank to dog. Inhale the plank. Exhale the dog. 2 more. After your third exhale back, inhale to look forward. Exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands, spin your left heel down. Put your block under your right hand, outside of your right foot. This time, you'll open up and straighten your right leg, Trikonasana. Lengthen your right side waist. Squeeze your legs. Left arm up. Good. Soften your left knee. Lower your left hand. You can take your blocks with you if you need them. We're going to walk around, flip all 10 toes to face the long left side of your mat. Shoulders over wrists. Walk it in. Prasarita Padottanasana. If you can, you walk the heels of your hands back in line with the heels of your feet. Hug your elbows in. That may or may not be in the cards. Pull up on your legs. Engage your outer legs, squeeze your inner thighs, lift your kneecaps, turn your backs of your legs on. And then walk your hands forward. Turn your right toes to the top of your mat, walk it around, come into your low lunge, and step back downward facing dog. leg forward. Step your left foot in between your hands. Spin your back heel down. Bring a block under your left hand. Open the torso and then straighten your left knee. Trikonasana. Right arm can come up as you're ready. Your right shoulder back. I could drop you into a toaster. Soften your right knee. Sorry, that's your left knee. Soften your left knee. Turn off 10 toes toward the long right side of your mat. Blocks can come with you if need be. Line up your feet. Shoulders over wrists. Lengthen your spine. Squeeze your legs. Walk it back. Option to do a different arm variation this time if you want. So you can keep your hands on the floor. Those of you who have the range, if you want to grab like your outer feet or the backs of your heels or your big toes, go for it. And then we'll come back. Shoulders over wrists, turn the left toes forward, pop the right heel up, come into your low lunge. And step back, downward facing dog. Okay. So this time it's the full Ardha Chandrasana standing style. So you could go back to the knee down version, or you can go for the standing balance. I would argue that those of you that just did the Vashisthasana with the leg hover, that shape is probably just as hard, if not harder, than this one. So we'll go, I think we've been doing left, so let's go left foot forward first, because I feel like that's what we've been doing. Okay. Spin the right heel down. Take your left hand block, tall side, out in front of your left pinky toe several inches. Take your right hand into your hip and scoot your right foot up about a foot length. Open your chest. Spread your left toes. Press the floor away with your left foot and float up half moon. Lift that outer right leg like we've been doing. Reach your right arm up if it's in the cards. If it's not, that's okay. Belly button in and up. Squeeze the standing leg. Soften your jaw. So if this feels really good and you want to hang out, do it. If you need to come out, come out. You gently bend the left knee and softly ground the right foot when you come out. And come back through your low lunge. And hit your downward facing dog for as many breaths as you need before you attempt side 2. You could also lower your knees and rest in between sides if need be. When you're ready, it'll be right foot forward, left heel spinning down. Tall side block under right hand, way out in front of that left pinky. And then bring your left foot in a little bit. Left hand to hip, open the chest. And lift up. Back leg stays straight as you lift. You're steady. At the top arm reaching. Squeeze the legs. Lift strongly with the outer edge of the left leg. Soft jaw, easy in the head and neck. Decide how long you want to hang, how long you can. And then come out when you're ready. And come on back to your downward facing dog. Let's grab one of those blocks and pop it in between the inner thighs in this dog. Do a little block squeeze. So we're going to do a little outer hip releasing now. So just squeeze this block in your down dog for a few more breaths. And when you're ready, lower your knees and come to sit. So have your blocks handy. And do a couple releasing moves for the outer hips that we worked so hard. So let's go with the Sukhasana, right shin in front. So put your right shin in front of your left shin and you'll walk your feet out, knees in. And then if you want, you could have your blocks here. It's optional. So let's start with fingertips down by the sides, lift up nice and tall on the sideways, draw the shoulder blades together. And then you hinge any amount at the hips, pressing your outer feet into the floor. And then maybe, I'm going to put my blocks in our hands actually. Maybe you want to walk the hands out long. Maybe you want to rest the forearms to blocks or the floor. That's going to be my next move, I think. And so one thing that I like to do here sometimes is press the elbows into the right shin and almost kind of go for like a sphinx-like shape in the upper body. You could also, alternatively, put a block under your forehead or blocks, whatever you need, and yinify it a little bit, kind of soften in, relax. Let's swap sides. Left shin will come in front as you're ready. Feet out, knees in. That's fine. Touch the fingertips down by the hips. And then any amount of hinging that's available to you, go for it. Move through any versions of the shape. Maybe it's arms extended. Maybe it's forearms on blocks or the floor. Maybe it's head on blocks. You can exit that. When you're ready, there's no rush. Come on to your back. Keep your stuff handy. on your back, cross your right knee over your left and pick up. So you can grab anywhere on your outer shins, ankles, feet here, Supta Gomukhasana. And you can keep your heels closer or take them more up as it suits you. So don't let me rush you. When you're ready, you can let go of the feet, put them down, cross the left knee over the right, pick up, find your Supta Gomukhasana side two. So then assess from here. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do a low side supported bridge with my knees knocked in. And you could knock the knees in without the block under the pelvis. You could skip that altogether. Maybe there's something else that's calling to you. So any last movements or shapes that you feel like are going to prepare you to rest. And then you set up your Shavasana, whatever it's going to look like as you're ready.
If you are ready to come out of your Shavasana, then start to pay attention to your breath again. After you've had several nice, mindful, relaxed breaths, you can start to move in whatever way supports your eventual sitting back up. So take your time. At some point, you'll sit and check in. Notice the body, breath, mind triad after practice. See how you feel. Close practice with two hands together. May our practice of yoga help each of us to be a light in the world. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other.